So next problem. In the figure, triangle PQR is right angled at Q. So angle Q is 90 degrees. ML is parallel to QR, right? ML is parallel to QR. Angle LMR is 130 degrees. LMR is 130 degrees. So we need to find out angle LPM. LPM. Just mark it as 1. LPM. And PML. PML. This is 2. Okay, this is, we'll mark it as 2. Then angle PRQ, this is 3. So now we are going to find these 3 angles, right? So they gave ML is parallel to QR. So we start using that condition, we'll find out the angles. So now we write in triangle PRQ, ML is parallel to RQ. ML is parallel to RQ. So angle M plus angle R is 180 degrees, because see, suppose if two lines are parallel and if a line is a transversal, the angles should be on the same side. Angle should be on the same side, and if both are interior, the sum of these two angles will be 180 degrees. That means angle 1 plus angle 2 will be 180. Those angles are called co-interior angles. So the sum of these two angles is 180. The reason is co-interior angles. So now we can find out angle 3. So how to find angle 3? Angle LMR plus angle R is equal to 180 degrees. You can mention the reason as co-interior angles. Angles on the same side of a transversal. The sum of the angles on the same side of a transversal is 180. That is one more reason, or simply we can also say it is co-interior angles. Okay. So now co-interior angles. So what is angle LMR? LMR is 130 degrees plus angle R is equal to 180 degrees. So angle R is 180 degrees minus 130 degrees. So angle R is nothing but 50 degrees. So we got angle R. Now after this angle R, we can find out this 2 also. It's very simple. PR is a straight line. So angle in a straight line is 180 degrees. That is one reason. Or it is also called as a linear pair. As this line is dividing the two angles, we say this is also a linear pair. So now the next case what we do is angle 2. Angle 2 is nothing but LMP. Angle LMP plus angle LMR is equal to 180 degrees. What is the reason we write? We write angle in a straight line, or you can also call it as a linear pair. Angle in a straight line is one of the reason, or simply we can say it is a linear pair. That also we can call. So angle LMP we need to find. So angle LMP plus what is angle LMR? LMR is 130 degrees is equal to 180. So angle LMP is 180 minus 130. So 180 minus 130 is 50 degrees. So angle LMP is 50 degrees. So we got 3, we got 2. Now we have to find out 1. So in order to find out 1, we take the complete triangle PQR and we use angle sum property. So again I'll repeat, in triangle PRQ, angle P plus, see angle P can also be written as angle P plus, okay, angle P you can write angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, so see, first we need angle LPM. So LPM, so LPM only we are finding. Okay, so this angle P can be written as angle LPM. See, angle P can be written as LPM, or this angle P can also be written as QPR or RPQ. The main important point is if you are representing angle P, that the P should be in the middle. So remaining two, it can vary. So P. So we are finding angle LPM. So just write LPM plus what is angle Q? Angle Q is 90 degrees, right? Now what is angle R? Angle R is 3. So angle R is nothing but angle PRQ. So PRQ also we got. What is angle PRQ? It is 50 degrees. So I can write it as 50 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. See, angle R is nothing but we can mention it as angle PRQ. Angle PRQ is 50 degrees. Okay, that is also okay. So now angle LPM plus 140 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. So what is angle LPM? It is 180 minus 140. So it is 40 degrees. So angle LPM. So what is a LPM? We have 50 degrees. Then what is PML? PML. See, this is PML, 50 degrees. Then angle PRQ, it is 50 degrees. So all the three angles we got. So this is completed. Next problem. The acute angles of a right triangle are in the ratio 2:3. Find the angles of a triangle. See, the acute angles of a right triangle. So right triangle means it is a right angle triangle and one of the angle is 90 degrees. Okay, so represent it as ABC. So one of the angle is 90. The remaining two angles are given in the ratio 2:3. So what I do is I'll assume, let the angles of a triangle as 2x and 3x. See, I am assuming one angle as 2x, the other one as 3x, right? So here I will also write the third angle as 90 degrees. So now angle sum property. Sum of the three angles is 180 degrees. So that is 2x plus 3x plus 90 is equal to 180. So 5x plus 90 is equal to 180. So 5x is equal to 180 minus 90. Okay. So 5x what we get is 90 degrees. So x is equal to 90 degrees by 5. So x is nothing but 18 degrees, right? So after getting x value, I'll substitute back here. So what are the angles we get? The remaining two angles will be, one is 2 into 18, the other one will be 3 into 18. So 2 into 18 is 36 degrees, 3 into 18 is 54 degrees. Okay, so these are the two angles. The third angle is already given. Okay, this is completed. Next problem. In figure ABCDE, find the sum of the angles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, now how many sides are there? AB, BC, CD, DE and AE. Total it is 5 sides. So this 5-sided polygon is called pentagon. Now we are going to find the sum of the angles in a pentagon. Okay, sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. But this is not a triangle, this is a pentagon because we have 5 sides. So we will find sum of the angles in a pentagon. So to find out this, what we do, we have some construction. What I do is, as we are doing triangles, just join A to C, right? Then join A to D. We have joined this, right? After this, what we do is, after joining this, we have different triangles in this. See, this is a triangle. That means ABC is a triangle. Just put it as A. Then ACD is one more triangle. Okay, just B. And AED is one more triangle, C. So now what we do, we use these three triangles and we'll find out the sum of the angles in a pentagon. So first what we do is, we take in triangle ABC. See, in triangle ABC, so what are the angles we have? See, first I'll represent A, this part. So it is BAC. Okay, a angle BAC plus, now we'll represent angle B. It is angle ABC plus angle BCA is equal to 180 degrees. Say this is some condition 1. Okay. Then after that, the second one, second triangle B. So in this B, we'll find out sum of the angles. So how to represent angle A? It is CAD. So in triangle CAD, angle CAD, because we are representing A, plus angle C in ACD is nothing but angle ACD. Angle ACD plus angle D is ADC is equal to 180 degrees. So this is 2. Now we go to the third triangle, that is ADE. In ADE, in triangle ADE, first we represent A, that is angle DAE plus angle AED plus angle EDA is equal to 180 degrees. So this is 3. See, angle DAE, right? Then angle AED. Then how to find angle D? Angle ADE is equal to 180 degrees. After this, what we do is we add all the 3. Okay. So add 1, 2 and 3. See how to add. First I'll write off this, or else once again angle BAC plus angle CAD plus angle D. Okay. See, now we add in an order. So how to add that? First, all the A's will write to one side. That means angle BAC, this one. Then next is angle CAD plus angle DAE. Put it in a bracket. Plus the next one is B. That means angle ABC. Angle ABC. So ABC. So B part is completed, right? Angle ABC plus. Now it is C. So when it comes to C, angle BCA and C terms, angle ACD, right? C is also completed now. Angle BCA plus angle ACD. So C is over. Then we have D. So when it comes to D, what are the terms with D? We have angle ADC, angle ADC plus angle EDA plus angle EDA, right? See, how many are there total? See, 3 plus 3, 6, 9. So total are 9. Just we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So one more we need to write. So what is that one? We didn't write angle AED. This is missing. So angle AED we need to write. Okay. So plus angle AED is equal to, see how many 180s are there? 3 180s are there. So just write 3 into 180 degrees, or 180 plus 180 plus 180. It is same. So now see, angle BAC plus angle CAD. See, this is BAC, this is CAD, and third one is DAE. This is DAE. So when we add all the 3, we get a complete angle called angle A. That complete angle A is 1. So this complete angle is angle A. Just write 1 plus. Now the next thing is we need to find 2. So what is 2? It is simply angle B. So already we have one angle B. So this is B. So this is completed now. See, this is completed. So this is also completed now. Angle 2. Then what is angle 3? Angle 3 is based on C. So that is BCA plus ACD. So BCA plus ACD. BCA plus ACD is nothing but angle 3. So write angle 3. Then angle D. So angle D is nothing but angle ADC plus angle ADE. So D combinations we need to check. So what are the D combinations we have? See, angle ADC plus angle EDA. So this is D combination. So we won't write these two. Instead of these two, we write angle 4, right? So the last one is angle phi. So angle phi is nothing but E. It is angle AED or angle DAE. It is same. So angle, the last one is angle AED. So directly you write angle phi is equal to 180 into 3 will become 540 degrees. Okay. So what is the sum of the angles in a pentagon? It is 540 degrees, right? So this is completed.